Ad Astra Abyssa. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're—
Seems Beidou is the captain of our word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on—
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, or the depths of— Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of...
Well, if that's how you feel, why—
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get off.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us...
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the—
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say...
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fiercely. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems...
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say...
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going to. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what.
Fair seas, Captain Beidou. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's head?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, you must be new here.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay, your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Phew. So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain...
Sheesh. So,
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as the word suggests. Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
the Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed...
Yes,
Okay, the processing...
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find on one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 more a total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really... Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick... That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and...
Sounds like just staying alive, isn't it?
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are outlanders, it's certainly a lot. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my... Connections come at a high price. You want... No. In this instance, when I say price, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problem. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The outlet. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Ups.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for...
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. But in and of itself, it... No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants... Those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions,
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate. Unbelievable. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes.
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled, so in order to pay our taxes, we began but then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for our... Now there's only one vendor who even has it in
Isn't that what they call...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because it's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes... We've tried communicating with the commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever... Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. They're really... What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck.
Right. And besides,
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by go...
that vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with...
Got it. We're on the case.
I don't think I recognize you. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his... They're wasting their time. The price is not...
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to be more grateful.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
That was...
Actually, we're having a little...
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful...
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't... the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Wait, stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well, no one's
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied, so I caved. Those people. All right. I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Well, so come on, get it up.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigar. They start by overtaxing the merchants. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price.
It's plain evil,
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is evidence. You're right. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well, then there's no time.
Keijiro, it's...
After him!
I'm not used to it at all.
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looks like he buried something over there, didn't it? Whoa, it's boring! I thought he'd hidden a big... yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's...
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna come with...
I need a little more time before...
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no... And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to...
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some
So you think you can use this against me?
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pit.
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike. And
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an ounce of shame for his...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend a
helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke—
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the— Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back—
Uh-oh. This is going in—
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get—
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in—
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some— You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun.
That fan. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose—
Thank you so much, Toma. But,
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone if nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more careful.
Toma, what was—
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shears—
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from— So, the Yashiro Commission. Yes—
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural— I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take—
Seems like she must be super famous in Ina—
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother. I suppose those who treat others with compassion are— You're asking the right questions. And to be— Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month—
Still pretty good going for just a—
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoo. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, that is, that you have what it—
Change the tide of—
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage, it's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt Decree— That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. I completely—
Toma—
Well, my word— Oh, one more thing. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about— Wait, so did Toma forget— Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so mad— As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House. Well, guess we should give it a try.